Abu Dhabi Airport, Terminal 2. We need to be in Terminal 1, so we've got a little bit of a walk, but at least we're here. Okay, after a short walk, we're now here. And I say short, it was actually quite a long, hot walk. So we have just got to the airport. We've all checked in, everything's all good. We have got a little cheeky beer, we've got some food on the way. Our check-in gate closes in an hour and we leave in an hour and a half. So we get some food in us and then it's about a 5.5 hour flight and we are going to Bosnia and Herzegovina. So should be a should be a good trip. Got some friends already over there. We're looking forward to it. Are you excited? She's excited. We're about to leave soon. We've landed. So we've just got here. The airport is in the middle of what looks like a valley. There's mountains on either side. It's very pretty. We've just been to the loo and we are now about to go through passport and security and all that stuff. And then we need to go and find our Airbnb, but it looks pretty stunning. So that's the plane that we were just in. And this is where the airport is situated. It's getting towards 7 o'clock. So the sun is setting now. It's amazing. Okay, after a little bit of faffing around with the door, I couldn't undo it. Fortunately, Daisy came to the rescue and managed to. We are in. Apartment looks interesting, looks a little bit cozy. I'll take you around it now. Right, so as you first come in the door, it's a bit of a weird way of coming in because out here we literally have an entire terrace. Come through a funky little door over there onto like the outside area. That's the front of our door and this is our view. So the view's pretty spectacular. Be interesting to see what it's like during the day. The canal or river is just sort of by that road. You can't see it very clear. Oh, you can kind of see it there. It's kind of glinting in the light, but the road is there. So yeah, anyway, if I take you guys back through the door, you can see Daisy looking cheery and happy. So this is like the living space. Got some funky artwork. We've got a little kitchenette over here that's stashed with a few bits. So they've packed us some breakfast and a few snacks. Got a little kitchenette and some areas here. Then we've got like the bathroom. So we've got a shower. They've got a really nice toiletry section. So if anyone comes here and stays, they can leave things as well, which is nice. Going back into the living room. And then through here, we've got some sliding doors, which leads into the bedroom. So you've got the bed. A funky and a bit, I don't know, it's a bit of a confusing desk and sort of game chair situation going on here. A random chest, which I don't really want to open. And then some storage. So yeah, so this is where we're going to be sleeping. Some funky Thai artwork. And here we are. So the plan is that we're going to shower up because we've just been on a flight. So we're going to freshen up, potentially have a couple of drinks here. And then we're going to head out because we need some dinner. We need some food. So that's the plan. We will see where we end up. So we've just come out, we've driven up the other side of the sort of mountain valley area, which is opposite where we're staying. And we're now at the bobsleigh location. We've had to park the car up. We've got a hire car, which is just there. And we're now going to walk the next 15 minutes of the trail. The drive up has been beautiful. You can see all down into sort of the valley. You can see where we're staying. Yeah, it's lovely. But we're now here and it's starting to snow. You can see the clouds sort of engulfing the mountain area over there. So yeah, nice chilly, brisk walk, I think. Hopefully we will not freeze to death and we'll see what's on the other side. So we've just walked, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes and we have come to part of it. Here it is. Some funky graffiti on it. But it curves up around there and down there. So we've just got to the viewpoint at the top. There's a cable car here as well that you can see in the background that runs up the hill. We knew about the cable car in advance, but we drove up here and then forgot when we got here that there was a cable car that runs from the city up the hill. But it's a beautiful view nonetheless. It's really nice and peaceful up here when you're quiet. You can hear the distant rumbles of the road and stuff down in the city, and you can hear the tweeting of birds, but otherwise it's really nice and quiet, peaceful. Over there is where the bobsleigh track is, and you can walk down it. So once we've spent a bit of time here relaxing, we'll head back towards the car and then go and find some lunch. But for now, we're just gonna enjoy the peace and quiet. So this is the start of it. It's quite steep. There's also another bit there, but we think this is the cool bit that has all the graffiti further down. The graffiti is amazing, some of it. We've also noticed that there's a few stray dogs that are following us. There's a few up the top of the mountain, but we're about to be joined by one. He looks more like a bear than he does a dog. The size of him. There are multiple sections to this, so we're walking on one bit, there's another bit there. Another bit shoots off up there. This thing kind of snakes all up and down the mountain. Bye, mate. So we are back to the beginning and we're joined again by this dog. You can't get down. But we're back to where we first found the bobsleigh. So we're gonna figure out a way of getting down. There's a bit, and getting the dog down as well. Where's he going? And then we're gonna wander back to the car and then go and search for some food because we are starving. Should we go back for some food? Yes, please. Yeah, let's go. How are your hands? Freezing. Freezing cold. What about your head? Freezing. Freezing cold head. So we've just driven a few moments down the road. Still got a lovely view down into the valley. And we've come to this place called Sunnyland, which is a little bit ironic. But it looks like there's a really nice restaurant in here. If not, I think there might be something across the road. So we're going to try and get something to warm ourselves up. Bit of food, maybe a couple of glasses of wine. We will see. But yeah, let's have a look. So we have found this little restaurant. We came in. Unfortunately, it's an Arabic restaurant, so no alcohol is allowed, but they have nice coffee. And it is really good. So we've ordered some food, recommendations from the waiter, and we're gonna wait for that to come and then fill up. Food is served. Morning. Right, So we've just woken up, made a coffee, opened the windows, and it's snowing. The sky is completely white, and there's lots of little flutters of snow, and it's all settling on the rooftops. With that in mind, we might have to think a little bit about what we're going to be doing today, because we've got a car. We were going to drive a couple of hours down to the next town. The other option was that we're potentially going to go for a hike today to see a waterfall. So we're going to need to have a little think about what we think the best course of action is. Yeah, anyway, coffee is important first because we've just woken up, but yeah, snow. Amazing. All right, let's have a look outside. Yeah, it is pretty cold. Feels like we're in a cloud. Like, you can't really see it very clearly, but that's where we were yesterday. That's sort of the town, and it's all hazy and fuzzy, but yeah, it's snowing. Right, I'm gonna get back in so that we can discuss plans. Oh. So we have parked the car up. Yeah, we have parked the car up and we're now on foot. We did originally drive further up this road, but it got to a point where the road became very, very thin, very narrow, and there was more snow than there was asphalt on the floor. And we've got a very small car, so we figured we'd rather not lose the car in the snow and we'll come on foot. So yeah, it's beautiful around here, even if we don't get to the waterfall. Everything's all snowy trees, snowy everything. And being followed by animals seems to be a theme, because we're now being followed by a cat. So we're approaching the point at which we felt it was too snowy. You can see that the ice is building up and the snow is building up on the road. We're only about 2 kilometers away from the waterfall from here, apparently, according to the sign up here. But you'll see why we turned around. It's the road kind of disappears. So we're 2 kilometers away, as the sign says, and then the road kind of just disappears. Oh. Okay, so we've now walked up the road. The floor is completely wet. There's no foot tracks, suggesting no one's been here for a little while. But I think we're at the start of all the walking and the hiking. There are signs here, and there's an arrow. So there's a big sign there, another one there, and then there it says waterfall. So I think we follow that. So I am well insulated and wrapped up with all my hoods and stuff. Daisy's hair, however, is a little bit frozen. It's all spiky. Look.
Crunchy. Chilly.
We're gonna go this way. This way.
We're gonna get wet feet.
Yeah, we're gonna get wet feet. We keep seeing animal prints. They look like a deer, don't they?
Or a moose.
a or a moose. Oh, there's some more. Look. So there's one, and they're like coming up through the woods, and that one has gone like up there somewhere. We'd be really lucky if we saw anything, although it's very still. We're the only ones here. Everything is very white, so you never know. We may see a bit of movement. I think we just got to be quiet if we want to, because we might scare anything off if there is any deer around here.
1 hour 15.
We found it, guys. We found a waterfall. Maybe not. I'm coming. We're getting closer. The little streams are getting bigger. Getting bigger. So, according to the sign up here, we're 30 minutes away.
1,000 meters.
1,000 meters. So, shouldn't be too far. Shouldn't be too bad. 1,000 meters, 30 minutes. That way.
Down.
Let's go. It's getting a bit steep down here. We got to go down here. Oh, you're over again. The feet are a little bit damp, and Daisy's just fallen over. Are you okay? You all right?
Yeah.
Just slide down on your bum.
I almost just did. I know what the waterfall's like.
Just shuffle down.
No.
You've got it. It's really pretty though. All the snow is like on the trees. Look. All on the trees. We're past a 15-minute sign, and now we can hear water. And I think that's it.
Oh.
We found it. We've got here. Woo! There it is. The waterfall. Step over this. Oh yeah. Oi. Yeah. Oops. I got excited. So here's the sign. The waterfall. And it is just there. The sign is all frozen. So we made it to the top. We can see the waterfall behind us. The signs are all frozen, but it's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been beautiful. We've got a lovely view down into the valley. The water's rushing behind us. It's all frozen at the bottom. I'll show you in a minute. But what an amazing hike. Our fingers are cold, our feet are a bit damp and wet, but spectacular. Oh, we're going to move back a little bit because there's bits of ice falling off. One just hit me on the back. Yeah, it's spectacular. So, there are two paths that come up here, T1 and T2. Now we're doing T1. T2, by all accounts, keeps on going. There's a tiny little bridge there, but it's frozen. And with the ice and stuff that's coming off this waterfall, I think we're best to just take a few pictures and then head back. And our toes and fingers are getting quite cold. But have a look at this view as well. So that we don't get frostbite, we're gonna head back now. So in total, we've been walking about 2.5 hours. So we've got about another 2.5 hours till we get back to the car. Fortunately, we've got water, we've got some snacks. And yeah, all right, let's go back. We made it. Well, we made it up the rest of the hike. We've finally finished the hike. We now need to walk down to the car. The good thing is that walk down to the car should just be downhill. The snow is eased off a little bit now, and the sun has tried to come out, which means it's a little bit brighter. But it was good. Did you enjoy it?
It was good. I'm tired.
Tired.
And cold.
So we're gonna head back to the car now, make our way back to town, to the apartment, get some warm clothes on, and then find somewhere for some food and a drink to warm up. Yeah. Thank you for visiting. You're welcome. We're nearly back down. We're back at the turn, the tight turn here that we couldn't drive up. But now, as you can see, the snow's all melted. So we probably could have if we'd have attempted it, but it is what it is. We've still got, I'd say, a 30-minute walk down there, 30-minute walk. Get back into the warm car and then make our way back. We need some food and we all need a hot drink. Yeah. We're back. Look at the icicles under the car. Look at those. Right, time to get in the dry and put the warm on. We're back. Just got back, taking shoes off, wet, soggy socks, and changed into something a little bit nicer. We went and got some pastries and some hot chocolate sachets, so we're gonna have a little bit of hot pastries and chocolate goodness. We've done about 26,000 steps today, which has been quite impressive, and I think I've beat my I don't know what it's called, stair count by like 20 times or something. But anyway, we're going to chill now. Then we're going to go into town a bit later for some food. But I'm not going to film any of that. I'm just going to enjoy my evening. So I'm going to wrap this video up now. And then we'll do a part 2 for the next part of the trip. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.